Good evening. Our news summary for this Tuesday, the 16th of December. The National Assembly today approved the appointment of several ambassadors. Among those confirmed are Jacques Bell, Terry Romain, Jacqueline Moustache-Bell, and André Poul. Jacques Bell was the first nominee to introduce himself before the Assembly. Notably, two of the newly appointed ambassadors bring prior diplomatic experience to their roles, Jacques Bell and Terry Romain. In addition, three other candidates have been nominated for ambassadorial positions and are scheduled to appear before the Assembly later this week. The Commissioner of Police and the Regional Police Commander for the North of Mahé, Superintendent Peter Dacambra, have been awarded medals by the Prefect of Réunion, Patrice Latron, in recognition of their commitment to strengthening security cooperation between Seychelles and Réunion. The medals were presented during an official ceremony highlighting the close collaboration between Seychelles and Réunion in information sharing, capacity building, and joint efforts to combat transnational crime. The Minister for Homeland Security and Civil Affairs, James Camille, also accepted a medal in recognition of the long-standing cooperation between Seychelles and La Réunion. And the Prefect of Réunion, Patrice Latron, paid a courtesy visit to President Patrick Emini this morning. Prefect Latron was accompanied by the French ambassador to Seychelles, Ms. Anne Talino. During his visit, he also called on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Diaspora, the Police Department, and the Defense Forces. The prefect is expected to leave the country tomorrow. During discussions held this morning, Prefect Latron highlighted the reaffirmation of maritime security among other areas of cooperation and ongoing projects. The new Cuban ambassador to Seychelles, Ms. Iraida de la Guerrero, presented her credentials to the President of the Republic, Dr. Patrick Emini, this morning. Ambassador Guerrero is the 12th Cuban ambassador to be accredited to the Republic of Seychelles and will serve a 4-year term. She stated that the Cuban government will continue to work closely with Seychelles in several areas of cooperation. The ambassador also expressed her gratitude to the government of Seychelles for its support against the sanctions imposed by the United States.
I have the commitment to continue working to improve our relation on bilateral and multilateral affairs. In relation with bilateral affairs, we are talking about the export, we are talking about health, the cooperation on health, and also maybe culture. For us, it's very important to continue improve our relation. Also, I would like to reiterate our gratitude to the government and the people of Seychelles for the support that always Cuba received in relation with the economic, commercial, and financial blockade of the United States against Cuba. I would like to say to all Seychellois, thank you for that.
Mrs. Lekaner is the new chairperson of the board of the Seychelles Trading Company, STC, and Abdul Ghafour Yacoub is the vice chairperson. It is the Office of the President which has announced the appointment of the new board for a 3-year period effective from the 15th of December, that is, since yesterday. The other board members are Astrid Tamatav, Ricky Barbet, Margaret Moumou, Estelle Alexis, Daniel Waro. President Patrick Emini has expressed his appreciation to the outgoing members for their contribution during their tenure on the board. The Office of the President has also announced the appointment of the new Board of Trustees of the Seychelles Pension Fund. Norman Webber is the new chairperson and Marc Poirot is the vice chairperson. The other board members are Dick Laboté, Odile Vidotte, Elsie Morel, Rupert Simeon, Alexandra Benoiton, Tyron Gendron, Keith Arnfi, and Vanessa Mussard. The trustees have been appointed for a 3-year period effective yesterday, the 15th of December. The President also expressed his appreciation to the outgoing members for their contribution during their time on the board. A group of experts and senior government officials of Seychelles are meeting to further discuss the establishment of a rating system for countries at the African level. This is after African countries feel that many aspects of international economic ratings are not necessarily in their favor. African Peer Review Mechanism Chief Executive Marie-Antoinette Rose-Cap says the institution will not replace existing ratings but add one that is more up to date with the circumstances of African countries.
AFCRA is envisioned as more than a rating agency. It is a strategic instrument for Africa's financial sovereignty by providing credit ratings that are more aligned to our realities. AFCRA aims to counterbalance external narratives that often misrepresent the continent's risk profile. This will deepen and ensure fairer and more affordable financing for African countries. The agency will embed Africa's voice in the global financial architecture. Currently, most rating agencies are headquartered outside Africa, which can lead to biases and limited contextual understanding. AFCRA will deepen transparency and accuracy in sovereign risk assessment. By improving creditworthiness assessments, AFCRA will help attract investment and reduce borrowing costs. This is critical for financing infrastructure, industrialization, and social development projects across the continent.